Matt Cain will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Here we go, boys.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, everybody knows he's got a nice little hit streak going. That's one way to continue. Use all your weapons, and the bunt is one of his weapons.
Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated.
And they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Hey, two away.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Still no score. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain, 1 for 5. He also has 1 home run.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they play.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up there.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Stay high. Here you go.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain. He's 2 for 4.
Russell.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrated for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
High pop up. And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Hunter Pence. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jay going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this Gigante ball club. Here's Buster Posey now. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home. He'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Joe Panik. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone 2 for 5.
Show Harnick. One down. One down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Go, guys.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Stepping into the box, Jarrett Parker. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Plays the first now.
The 0-2 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Kelby Tomlinson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. In there, 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Big guy, one time. Here you go.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Kane ready, the 1-2. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled to open up the ball game.
Jason Hayward.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. A good inning there for Matt Cain. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Stopped on the slide by Russell. The throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Here's the first pitch to him. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain. Batting .500, 4 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And now a pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Hey, see it and drive it. Let's go. Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat.
Hey, let her fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
we go, big guy.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh? Hey, come on now.
He's set.
Right
here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Giants lead it 1-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Hit down the third base line. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
We got one out here.
0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready for another chance? Joe Panik comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Go, boys.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Tapper up the line. Reined in, and he is in there. Settling in now, Jarrett Parker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Jarrett Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
The 0-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch home, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this will be fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is fouled at the plate.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 2 and the Cubs nothing. Wilson Contreras is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, DJ.
Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
First baseman, Brandon.
Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Belt is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first with one down. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Bryant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
2 down now. 2 down.
From the stretch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher.
To short.
Buster
Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Designated hitter.
Joe Pennick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. John Lackey enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 there.
Up next for the Giants.
Digging in once again, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's the fastball from Lackey. 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect. For taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Javier Baez.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Now batter, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. He goes the other way. this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So digging in now, Jamile Weeks. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Parker on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that's going to plate the tying run from second. As we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. Derek Law takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ground ball right side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. We didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't.
Play ball.
Striding.
The batter, designated hitter,
Play ball.
leading out for the Cubs.
Now here's the pitch.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Kyle
Schwarber is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Rizzo rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw won't get him.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here comes the first pitch. Javier Baez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Wilson Contreras is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Cubs,
Addison Russell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And that's taken for strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Pence. To score the runner from third. Baez is on his way home. And he will score as well. And things are getting really interesting now. It's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now you got the tying run at third base with 2 outs. And let's see if someone can come up with another big hit with 2 outs and maybe drive that run in.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Will Smith.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled back. 3 runs already home here. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Ready for another chance. John Jay. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it. And the side is Tommy LaStella will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2. Tommy
swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Schwarber is after it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. in there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second span. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in now, the left-hander hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. In the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the
right fielder.
We'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Chris Bryant is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
First baseman number 44.
Lower the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. His career numbers against Melanson, 4 for 11. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Melanson's ready. On his way with the 3-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
You froze him on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. Shoots this one over to first. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Hey, Mark Melanson's used to making good pitches when it counts at crunch time. He's in a tough spot right here. I wouldn't bet against Mark Melanson.
That's popped up now towards short right field. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. And now everybody's running. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down.
Top of the 9th inning, he comes up with a big hit to tie the game here. Now can they drive him home himself and maybe put him ahead?
Addison Russell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. 1 run scores. Matt Reynolds takes over now with 2 gone here in the top.
Number 2, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Parker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has. Matt Caesar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 20, Matt Caesar.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Buster Posey.
Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Wade Davis.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panik. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way.
Ouch, that one hit him. Eduardo Nunez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is in the air out to right. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kelby Tomlinson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Caesar going back. Ball game.